Hello and welcome to another episode of The Near Fall. I'm your host, Devin Willems. Tuesday. You know what that means.
Oh, yeah.
It's Nick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Nick Whitwer. Rough fantasy season for you, huh?
Fantasy season's fine.
Didn't you miss the playoffs?
That's one league out of like 2,500.
All right. Well, that's the end of the show, I guess. 2,500. We'll spend the...
No, we just missed it.
Yeah. One interesting thing. I guess today's episode, we obviously right here at WFRV Plus, we had Raw last night. Collision on Saturday. Was there an NXT event?
Yeah, it was Deadline.
Deadline. And Dynamite tomorrow. NXT tonight. And then obviously John Cena's final match.
So they say.
This Saturday. He is for sure saying that it's his last match on multiple on camera in podcasts. So
Like that's ever mattered before.
I know,
Come on.
but it's interesting to see it kind of promote it relatively big to end his career. He said he's
ESPN
done.
needs the viewership.
It's not even ESPN though.
Yeah, it's not ESPN.
It's on Peacock. So I'm curious. We'll certainly get to that.
It's an interesting card so far too.
Yeah,
It's kind of odd.
what would you say is your expectation for John Cena and Gunther? What's your expectation?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how long they're going to let that go. Obviously, I mean, Cena isn't exactly the Cena he was from the past. He's gotten older. I mean, it's no secret. We've seen it. Maybe half an hour though. Maybe strong half-hour match. I'm kind of back and forth on if he goes over or not. I could see him like either way. But my theory of this not being his last match, it would work either way, win or loss. Whether because Rock can still come out and go, "Hey, you're not done until I tell you you're done," kind of deal.
Yeah,
He's gone. His whole career. The whole thing has been he's buried everybody his entire career. So I could see him taking the loss.
yeah. I think he goes out on his back. That's gonna be my pick. Spoiler: I know we don't do it till Thursdays. You won't be here Thursday.
But if this isn't his last match, does he still lose?
I just think he loses this match.
Okay.
He's been described as a good soldier, they've always say you go out on your back, and I just think that's what's going to happen. I don't necessarily think John needs this win. It's 4-0.
Yeah.
And Gunther has kind of also lost a lot.
Yeah.
Like, not a lot, but he lost the belt to CM Punk. Kind of missed some time, and now he's come back and won this. But I think this is an establishing win and is important for him.
Now, in the world of absolute crazy ideas that they could try to throw at you, you said how he's been a good soldier.
Mm-hmm.
What if this is another heel turn and he goes, "I'm not going out on my back, and I'm sure not done yet"?
I'm sure the fans would not be happy. I don't know. I think this has honestly been an abysmal.
Yeah, it hasn't been a very good final run. That's why it feels like it's not over yet.
Sure. I mean, that first half of the run was absolute. The heel turn, I think, was really good. It was perfect. I actually really liked it.
The moment he turned heel was good.
Yes.
The rest of that heel run was
absolutely
questionable.
useless because The Rock was never showed up again. Travis Scott showed up one more time.
Travis Scott's helping Gunther win this weekend.
The heel run was absolutely abysmal. I think they're gonna look back on that and be like, the idea to do the heel thing, which I think was great against Cody Rhodes, made sense.
It was a cool moment.
Yeah. Won the belt at WrestleMania, and I honestly barely remember anything until he turned face and like wrestled a bunch of people on.
And I don't even really fully remember his face turn either. Like
he just
kinda
came out and
yeah,
said like some promos and
just
stuff.
kind of went back to being himself.
Yeah.
Kind of out of the blue.
Which I'm pretty sure he was like, "Hey, is The Rock? Are they showing up?" And they said no. And he's like, "Well, I'm going to be a face then. I don't understand why." why I'm a
Got
heel.
no big celebration either for the 17th title win. I thought they would have built that up to be some huge moment, and it just wasn't.
Yeah, I just been a really weird turn. I like just like this intercontinental open challenge stuff was good. But I just don't understand the logic of how we got from A to B.
Yeah,
Hey, I get why we got A to B. Then it kind of just goes blank. It's like, oh, now we're on this side. Okay, sure. But I think Gunther's the best opponent for him on their roster. I don't like who else would face him. I don't think there's anybody else that would.
I mean, we talked about it before. I wouldn't have minded LA Knight if you could have gotten them both on TV this week leading up to the event together to kind of exchange that verbiage a bit.
Why not just do LA Knight and John Cena 3 months ago?
Yeah, you could have, but you
I know.
But that would have given LA Knight some momentum too, because I mean, think about just the last 6-7 months that he's had.
He's getting close to Drew McIntyre level of like he's just not going to win.
Well, and he probably should have won the title, but then you had the Seth injury that wasn't an injury, so he kind of got strung along in some, it wasn't great. Look, he got caught in some bad work, some bad stories, and now they, spoiler, they've taken him out twice in the same show. He's probably going to be done for at least a couple weeks.
Yes, I think there was a report somewhere that 2026 is going to be LA Knight's year.
Uh-oh. From the mouth of Big Jim, don't count on it.
Yeah, so we'll see. LA Knight, good. Hope he kind of keeps going. But let's talk about that. I mean, he was written off TV.
They beat him down once, and then he tried to get back up. So Logan Paul and Bronson Reed went back into the backstage area and said, "You stay down."
Yeah, they gave him a tsunami from the elevated position. I don't know if it wasn't on a ladder, right? It was like on
a stage.
Onto a car. It looked pretty cool. I love Bronson Reed's moveset. I think it's pretty solid.
If that move hurts Bronson at all, because I don't think there's a great way to protect yourself doing that move. And you're jumping onto a car. I'm sure it doesn't feel great.
Guess we got the knee pads on. I thought that fine. I really like Bronson Reed. Logan Paul in this is a very interesting.
Yeah, and that they set that up too. They had Logan Paul complain to the Bronze, "What are we gonna do about Rey Mysterio slapping me last week?"
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was earlier in Raw, and it just felt weird because he was just kind of added to the group for no reason.
Well, they just they needed somebody for War Games, and he's a heel by himself, so it makes sense. The Masked Man came back though.
Yeah.
Did you enjoy?
Came back twice in the show too. He interfered in the one match, and then LA Knight kind of chased him off.
Yeah, because he stomped. I thought somebody.
Yeah, well, and then he came back out and attacked. I think it was he stomped Ray. And LA Knight came out and chased him off.
Yep.
And then he showed up backstage while they were beating him up. I think he came back again.
What, going to catering or what? Just walking.
Well, when they went out to beat up LA Knight the second time, I think the Masked Man came back out again.
And did what? He
just helped. I don't know. But now, did you see there's a conspiracy going? I said that they would sit there and they were just going to make it whoever they felt like they wanted to make it.
Chris Jericho.
Because now, if you look at the one that showed up on Monday, it looks very different than the one that showed up at War Games.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think they added 50 pounds in, a week?
I just don't... What are they? I just don't know what they're doing at this point.
I mean, even I'm trying to think of what would it make sense to unveil him as? Because does that make him the leader of the group then when you unveil him? Because if it's Jericho, I can't see Jericho not being the leader of the group.
What?
It just doesn't make sense.
The learning tree. Yeah. It's back. It's the knowledge branch. But
then it doesn't they'd have to find a way to explain why he's even involved with the Vision to begin with.
Because he wants to teach Braun Breaker the ropes and show what it's like to be a main eventer.
See, that I could see, but then if it's a guy like Austin
so
Theory,
it's a learning tree.
but if it's Austin Theory, then that
it's a
goes
hired
out the
gun.
window. Like,
He's
it's
a hired
like
gun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that WWE just knew that the card kind of sucked, and they're like, just do a masked man.
Yeah, and now they've got to like, how long is this masked man going to go on for until we finally see who? I mean, these could just be random NXT peoples every week.
Oh boy, yeah.
Until they finally make this big unveiling.
That's something.
It was Seth Rollins the whole time.
Oh, please no, don't do that. That would be rough. All right, let's take our first break here. When we come back, more Raw to go over. Some NXT, some AEW. So stay with us.
Usos.
I know. We'll be. That's the next thing on the docket. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these breaks. Hello and welcome back to the Near Fall. I am your host, Devin Williams. We got not the full house, but the regular house. We got Nick in here today.
Yeah, the new house is gone.
The new, I like that one. Maybe steal that one. Copyright. You scrub it. Don't put this in the show.
WWE's already filed it. Sorry.
Cancel the show. We're done. You know what? It's over. I'm tossing the screen up. It's
go.
over.
Goodbye.
No. So, some tag team stuff going on. I think WWE's actually doing some really good job in their tag team divisions. Big Jim, Little Jim.
Big Jim, Little Jim. Which one's? Well, is Uso Little Jim? I mean,
they're both Uso.
Well, it's Jay. I guess technically would be Little Jay. I think he is the little brother.
I don't know. I'm just joshing. But they are back as a tag team. I think it's really good because
I said that's what I wanted them to do. So
I mean, I think it's kind of the only thing they could do because Jimmy has not done anything.
It has not been Big Jim's year.
No. Jay has done some stuff.
And we're tired of it.
And it seems like most people have seen enough.
Please go away.
He still's got his entrance going. He carried a kid down. I saw that.
Yeah.
I like that they're in this. So it was obviously AJ Lee. Is that their actual name?
I don't think so, but no. I'm going to keep calling them that.
AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. A solid tag team. Kind of very, very reminiscent of a Brody Lee and Bandito. Yeah. Kind of like tossed together.
I think it's because you kind of have that luchador style going in there.
And
it's been every Rey Fenix tag team since he's come to WWE.
It's not great. But War Raiders, New Day, and New Day. Is Grayson Waller with the New Day now?
I don't know. You know what would be cool? This masked guy, if it comes out and it does get revealed as Austin Theory, if Grayson Waller sits there and like, I don't know, they do something with him talking about how like, oh, he knew it the whole time or something. Or Grayson
Waller just seems to be like that fungus. He just always gets into something.
He's got one of the best entrances though, as far as the theme goes.
I don't think he's like a bad. It just seems like he never gets something. He's never something by himself. It's always like, I'm with this person X, Y, or Z. So
bring back the Grayson Waller effect and invite the masked man onto the show.
Do you think the Usos win the division or win the championships in over or under 2.5 weeks?
Oh, I'm gonna say over.
I'm gonna say under.
I think it's gonna expand to I don't know where. Maybe they love to do these huge tag team matches at WrestleMania where there's 6 tag teams.
So WrestleMania's in like 4 months.
I know. That's why I'm picking over. I don't think they win it yet. I don't think they're in line to win it quite yet.
I think they win it before the calendar turns to 2026. I think they win it in December.
Okay. Quick turnaround.
Yeah, I'm not saying they keep it for very long, but I could easily see them, if they have a tag team, the Lucha Brothers, in mind, the Lucha Brothers taking it from the Usos, who have had a 4-month reign at WrestleMania, makes sense to me.
That'd be cool.
So that's kind of, and otherwise, who's the champion? AJ, like, they put on solid matches. I just think, like,
that's fun.
That's like a day 2, 1:30 p.m. match. Like, AJ Lee and the whoever. AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. So
and once they lose the belts, AJ Styles can go do some TNA stuff. They TNA's requested to have him for their debut on AMC. So
see that when is that happening?
I don't know off the top of my head. I think it's probably
Go to Google.
sometime during like that first week of the new year, the same time that like they're doing the premiere of they're doing New Year's.
January 15th.
Okay.
So I'm sticking with that. I actually think that's a good call. If they're asking for AJ Styles, they'll send somebody over.
They should send AJ Styles. All this work that TNA has been doing in this one-way partnership, they can at least throw him a bone and give him AJ Styles for a night.
What if like they don't? What if AW's like, no? What if they come and ask for Samoa Joe?
Interesting. I mean, I can't imagine AEW would say yes because of the partnership with WWE. But
yeah, I mean, I could see AEW saying sure, but you need to do extreme stuff
you
back.
Get a Kurt Angle appearance on that show.
That probably makes sense. I think so. He would be a good special guest.
A bunch of like Hall of Famers on the show.
He would be a good special guest referee in some match.
Yeah.
So, I think the Usos coming back in the tag team division is good. They still don't put on insane matches for me as a tag team, but I think it's better than the singles. So that's kind of my thoughts on them two coming back. Vancouver gonna have a new title challenger. It's not gonna be Liv.
It's gonna be Raquel.
Raquel Rodriguez. Did you see Nicabella just get absolutely? I think that's the end of her. She's on the apron, and then Raquel picked her up and then just said, "You get out of here." And slammed her down pretty good.
You had your chance.
Yep. Yeah, I think Raquel will win. No.
Whoa.
No. I think maybe the only way she wins is by DQ.
Yeah.
It's the only way she wins. I could see this. Well, hear me out. Raquel hits her move on Vancouver. Vancouver's about to get pinned, but Liv interferes or causes an interference in some way that prevents Raquel from winning.
Mm-hmm.
Causes another rift. And then Liv is caught talking to Dom privately, saying, "Oh, I did that on purpose because I want to beat Vancouver."
Yeah.
And then you could have a, maybe not a triple threat, but like a Roxanne Liv or Roxanne or Raquel Liv number one contenders match.
Hey, as of now, there are no rifts in the Judgment Day.
Yep. Yet.
At least on screen so far. And Liv even helped Perez win a match.
I saw that. This kind of feels like the Death Riders where they're just going to keep slightly pointing to fractures and at some point breaking them up.
Oh, and you got to think Judgment Day's already gone through, 2 rounds of fractures?
Well,
they got
Edge
rid
was
of
on there.
And then they got rid of
Finn Balor.
Terror Twins.
Yep. And now they add, Carlito they added some additions, some subtractions, and Roxanne and Raquel are both additions. Like they weren't on it was unique. I think a unique group, and they've been going on for, I would say 2 years.
Yeah,
like from when they first start. I remember Edge was like the first member.
Yeah, he was the leader.
Yeah, for like 2 months.
Yeah, and then they turned on him, and
then I think Edge said, "I am not working here anymore," and they said, "Well, then you're off the Judgment Day.
You're off the team."
Vancouver against Raquel, though. I think that this. I think this is a one-off. I think you're right in line with saying there's going to be some rifts with Liv, and I think Liv's going to end up going for it. So let's go over the Saturday night main event card. Do you think there will be more matches?
Looking at the card that there is, I'm kind of surprised. There's got to be more than this. I think that we're going to end up with, I think this is going to be one of their bigger, not pay-per-views, but bigger in terms of how many matches. I think there's going to be 6. I think they're going to put 6. I think you're going to have...
I think there'll be 5 at most.
Yeah, I think Vakir's going to get her match on this card. And maybe a tag team. I know the AJ Lee tag team is on there already.
Yeah.
But I think maybe something... They got to do something with the NFTs.
What is it, like the 15th? No.
It's the 13th. It's this Saturday.
Yeah. I'm just trying to...
They got to do something with the MFTs.
I'm just looking online to see if there's a time, like if it says, it's from 7 p.m. to 2 p.m.
I just feel like this is a weird card right now. Like you have Bailey versus Sol Ruca for some random reason. Cody Rhodes versus Oba for a random reason.
Yeah. Well, that
it's a cool match, but like it's kind of out of nowhere.
It's very AEW to me, where it's just like,
Yeah.
let's just put these two really good wrestlers that people want to watch wrestle
I
together.
mean, the title's not on the line officially, so maybe that means Oba gets the win and you can set up. Maybe Brock comes out afterwards and challenges him. I don't know.
Oh, Brock versus Oba would be really good.
But then even
They
like
don't really have a
even
time.
Dragon Lee and AJ Styles versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater, like they're supposed to be challenging for the NXT titles, not the Raw titles. Like
Oh, what?
it's just it's odd. I don't know if that's for the titles or not. It didn't specify. So it's weird that there's so many NXT people on.
They did
this
say that though.
show.
They said there's gonna be NXT people on the show. I'm curious. They
I
might
just
have
feel
like,
like you're missing out. You could do like one of your women's world titles here. You could do
Nah.
United States
No.
title.
No.
There's so many different stories. You could have some sort of big payoff match here.
when is Big E coming
just-
back?
I don't think he is.
No, I'll see if he could be in the tag team match.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. So, all right, let's take one more quick break. We'll do a little bit of AEW, and we'll get some of Nick's final thoughts because he will not be here on Thursday on John Cena. So stay with us. One more break right here at WFRV Plus. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the Near Fall. Nick Whitwer here with Devin Willems, of course. AEW Collision, Ace Austin.
Your boy.
My boy almost got it. Just came up just a little short.
No, but I mean, title matches.
Another good match.
Yeah, I mean, when you got Ricochet, I mean, even Ace Austin, it's going to be a solid match. It's not going to be like if it was a Ricochet and Wardlow match, might not be a very long one. So I like that Ace Austin's getting the look. I think they're trying to find the right way to get him into the get him into the card. They tried with the Bang Bang Gang, and I don't know if that's a
still a part
permanent
of it,
fit.
technically,
Yeah, it's not a
but-
permanent fit, but I don't mind the temporary. I think it's a good kind of like a Marina Shafir and Megan Bain pairing. Like it's a good temporary partnership that I can see visually in my head that makes sense.
No, this is going to be a lot of fun with him. He's young. He's got a lot of room to grow yet. And if they're already putting him in matches like this, and
Yeah.
I mean, he had that TNT championship
Yep.
match against Fletcher that they kind of teased him winning. He's going to win one of these titles here sometime.
Yeah,
soon.
maybe not immediately. I think he needs to be a little bit more Dynamite kind of polishing, where he needs to be a little bit more on like the TV side. But I think he would be a good winner, and I kind of was hoping he was going to be in the Continental Classic stuff, because I think that would have been a good area for him to do. I did not
Yeah,
see
you could have had him take like that Kevin Knight role where he got that surprise win over Darby.
I am shocked Jack Perry lost right away. Who did he lose to? Do you know?
I don't think he lost. I think he inherited.
Oh,
Darby's-
because he has Darby.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I was like, I don't remember Jack Perry losing.
So he didn't technically lose, but it's
Yeah.
like a pinch hitter.
Who did Claudio lose to?
Claudio just lost to Dorado on Collision.
Wow. Yeah.
So after beating Claudio, they went,
After Mox.
you're gonna, or after beating Mox,
Yeah.
they told Claudio, no, you lose this one.
I
'Cause
like.
that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
like I said, this is a perfect medium to have these upsets in, because you have so many. I don't say, but like, oh, they're wrestling like every other, like not every other day. It's like you wrestle a lot, and none of these guys are. I mean, Dorado's probably like the least known, but he's still an okay wrestling or like an okay wrestler. I think stuff like having people lose and win is awesome. I love the draws. I think going undefeated, like winning every single match, should be like a super accomplishment. Like, or treated as such, I should say. But like, if you look, there's only one person who hasn't lost, and it's
there's two.
who's the other one? Oh, Takeshita.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because Takeshita and Fletcher. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that would be an also one. And the cool thing about it is if Claudio and Dorado advance, they could wrestle each other in the semifinals, and then Claudio could get the win over. So it's like it adds some stories to like, oh, he already beat him in the round robin part. Can he repeat the same success, or what has Claudio learned? You know, they can. It's easy to talk and fill that part.
And I also like that as far as the ripples of Death Riders go, because if Claudio wants to take that win over Moxley and go, oh, I'm the leader now, Moxley can go, yeah, but you couldn't beat this guy. Like, what are you
Dorado.
doing?
But I beat Dorado.
Yeah. So
Moxley's 1 and 2. He's lost to Orange, right, and Claudio.
he lost to, I don't know if it was Orange, because Orange's only win was over Strong.
Oh, well then no. Takeshita then.
Oh,
Had to be
yeah,
Takeshita. Takeshita and Claudio.
Yep.
And he probably ended up beating.
He beat Strong, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Strong's 0-2. Poor Roddy.
Got a rough draw, rough seed.
Yeah.
Got to go on the upside. All right, John Cena stuff. Give me 2 minutes on John Cena if you can.
2 minutes
Just-
on John
no.
Cena. Okay.
What is your what's the first thing you think of with John Cena? Like, what is when your kid grows up and say, "Wow, what was John Cena like?" Like, what is the first thing that you would probably say or remember about
Oh
him?
boy, that's
I'll start, and you can
Okay.
copy me. First thing, him and the JBL stuff and the spinner belt. I remember him like, wow, he's different. Like when he started doing his rapping, he always came out in the jerseys. I really liked. I mean, there one match with like JBL, they took the belt from him and put it in a trash can and like blew it up. Him like double lifting the Big Show and Edge, I
Yes,
think,
yep.
with the attitude adjustment, that was always good. His entrance, electric, like
every single time.
yeah, like that Royal Rumble one where he came back early in number 30, top tier. Like that's gives. I can go back and watch it, listen to the crowd react. I think is really good. So like that is kind of what I remember. Not a lot like recently, like him and The Rock, like the one last time. Not that doesn't really move the needle for me. And then kind of anything past that, no. His open U.S. titles matches with like Kevin Owens, like those are really good too. So that's kind of like really good in the beginning, really good like after that when he was like Super Cena. A little bit of a decline in my opinion with like The Rock and some of that other stuff, and then kind of back up with the U.S. stuff, and then AJ Lee
Styles.
Yeah, the AJ Lee matches at like the Royal Rumble, those are really good. So those are kind of like I think it's almost like obviously it started off not very popular, but climbed up, got really high. I would say came down a little bit and then worked its way back up.
I think the part that was probably the most disappointing was that match with. He finally got that match with Undertaker at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, the
and
joke match that doesn't count.
It was so bad.
Yep.
His stuff with Bray, I liked it. A lot of people didn't like that, but that's just depends on what style you like. I go back. I mean, we talked about it before. Him and Randy Orton, and they had a couple TLC matches. And then you said with Edge, him and Edge was probably the one I remember
that was good.
most. No entrances. Yep, that is my growing up. That was my little brother's favorite song.
Rightfully so.
John Cena song.
Both of them, both Thugonomics and his one he uses now. Like I like them both.
Yeah, Thugonomics was probably my.
I like the
he
one
brought
now.
that Word Life, the Thugonomics back one time, and it was so. I wish you would have done it on this.
Maybe
run.
he'll do
How
it
did
again
you
today.
not?
Who knows?
Maybe.
All right. Well, that'll do it for this episode of the Near Fall right here on WFRV Plus. Stay tuned Thursday. Me and Ben, we will have our picks for Saturday main event to see if Ben is still the champion. Hopefully there are more matches on the card, so it's not that short. Well, thank you for watching. Until next time, keep your shoulders off the mat right here on WFRV Plus. Thank you for watching.